Ho, 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 and soon to be Christmas. Everybody out there in nameless family land, bring forth the re. No, Carter, no. Y'all know me. I'm Jay Sons. As with me, as always, is Deadeye and our guest tonight, the man of the hour, the man of many faces that we all know, and the commander in chief of spreadsheets. Thank you, Dragonfly. The one and only Sarcoth. Sarcoth, how you doing?
Doing great. Good to be here.
We all got our Santa hats. Daddy's a little left out. Sorry.
I get mine tomorrow.
Yeah. So, you all know the situation. We're here to basically interrogate Sarkoth with the usual questions we have, and then we turn over to you guys, the heathens in chat, to bring your best to try to fluster Sarkoth or throw in some bombs while he's saber beating.
Yep.
You know, you're not going to get Zeds for this one, though, but we are going to have 3 giveaways tonight. All brought to you by Mr. Sarkoth himself. So, you know.
I love giving things away.
So here's the thing. You know what we do? We ask the same question. So we're going to start out with the usual question. Is Sarkoth, who are you and how did you come up with your Twitch handle?
Well, I first started, back when I was playing D&D, when I first started playing it, my first character was a Wood Elf Ranger, and I named it Sarkoth. I spent a lot of time on the name, too, because I thought his background and stuff was really important. So I worked on putting everything together along with the name. I later, many years later, I went going to college and I started joining online chat rooms, games, and other different websites. And I ended up using that as my name there. And from that point on, I continued using it in all the MMOs I played. And I played a lot of MMOs over the years. And since then, and now most of my friends, mostly online, but some in real life know me as the name. So it's just something that stuck with me forever.
Fair enough. And tell us some stuff about you that some people may not know. Give us 3 things that some people may not know.
Let's see. 3 things that some people would not know. Well, that's a tough one. I don't know. Let's see. I'm very open on my chats, like in my streams and whatnot. Um, I live in Alabama, which many people are going to know. I've been playing games since I was 6, pretty heavily. I started doing. Let's see. I'm a really good swimmer. I was all intermediate hurdler in high school, all county. Let's see, I
There you
guess
go.
that's pretty much it. There you
That'll do it. They say he was a hurdler. He likes to
go.
jump. The angel. Wow, I just did it again. Deadite. Question 2. You're on mute, so you're not yelling at me. I'm okay with it.
Yes. I'm yelling at you. Yes, I was
No, you weren't.
coughing.
All right, we got Hulk Hogan with us now, so Sarkoth disappeared.
Now, I will admit this. I do not mind being mistaken for Death Angel because she is freaking awesome.
To be fair, the only reason I did is because we were discussing it before we actually started. So,
Yes, and she's next.
yes, to be
Yes.
fair, Deathlight Fly. Deathlight Fly? There you go. There's a thing. Okay. Question 2. Deadite.
So, what got you interested in like gaming, streaming, that type of thing?
Well, gaming has always been an attraction for me. Like, I mean, it's attraction to all kids, but for me, it became an obsession. My dad's friend, he had a chessboard at his house, and I asked him if I could play. And I went over his house every day after school. And after I won my first game, he could never beat me again. And ever since then, I've just had a passion for gaming and, from one game to another all my life. Let's see something else. Also started making computer programs when I was about 8. My dad bought me my first He bought me a Commodore computer for my birthday, and I kept doing computers. I kept building software up until I reached college, but I got bored with it in college, so I stopped. I switched over to something else, and then I moved on to building computers and fixing them, and then eventually I got lazy of doing certain things over and over again, so I got back into building software, and then I went and got my degree in that. So I got my master's in software engineering, and now I do that during the day during my day job, and then I stream at night.
Fair enough. Let me ask you a question here, brother. What do you think of the Nameless Family, and what does it mean to you?
Well, when I moved over from YouTube to Twitch in 2018, I thought I was only coming over to Twitch like as a temporary thing. But thanks to Stay Decay 2, meeting Rabbit, and the Scotsman, who is an old Nameless family member, I started checking out other streamers in NF, and I felt a vibe within the NF community, and I really liked it. And joining the NF is what has kept me here on Twitch, and I have never felt such a good kinship between all the people in the family.
Thank you, Twin Cam. I tried, okay? I'm sorry I can't sound like I'm 90. But, yeah, I lost all train of thought with that. But yeah, NF is definitely a very different place than all other communities I've ever been involved in, seen, heard of. So it's definitely a one-of-a-kind place. There aren't enough words to describe, but it's interesting to hear how all different people describe what NF means to them. So it's definitely a interesting take from Sarcoth. All right, Deddy, question 4.
What is your favorite memory from gaming or streaming?
Well, I've been gaming all my life, so that's really a tough one, I think. Let's see. Old memory, I would have to say it goes back to EverQuest 1. I was the raid leader there, and I remember some really bad raids where everything just went wrong. One in particular was the Zegany raid, where the tank went link dead after about 50 minutes of combat. So
Oh.
we were in it for 50 minutes already, and that means 50 minutes got wasted. Some people wanted to call it off, but I asked for one more try, and we ended up making it all the way through. We even had a backup. We had like multiple backup tanks at that point too, ready to go in case he went link dead again. But once the tank goes link dead on Zegany, forget it. Aggro is not going to happen again. But for newer memories, I have to say I loved and still love all the times I get together with my 7 Days to Die crew. Dragonfly, Death Angel, Screw Loose, Mark, Harry, Max, Shark, and my good old friends Bob and Revenge. One of my fondest here is always talked about during my streams with when my buddy Revenge told me that it was safe to attack cows in Darkness Falls. Well, I got very mad at him because I was very angry because I died, and it was my first death in like in 7 days in a long time. So, but now it's just become a big joke over the years. So it's funny how those things that make you so mad, but it's so funny now.
Yeah, it's funny how first deaths happen. Like in Unfortunate Spaceman, the first game I play, I get pushed into the egg launcher.
Those were great, yeah.
I didn't
I'm not
get
gonna mention who. I'm not gonna mention who did it.
It's probably me. I do that to
It was.
everybody.
It was 100% you.
I walked into one. Oh,
Yeah.
gads.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm thrown off by that right now. Not gonna lie. I cannot be serious and look at that, so I'm just gonna look at the questions. What were your hopes and aspirations for when you started your stream?
Let's see. When I first started, I had no aspirations. My friend Ashley told me about streaming, and she helped me get it set up, and she said I had the personality for it, so I figured why not. Then and now I stream because it's just fun. It's a hobby. I already have a day job, so this isn't like my full-time job. It's just something fun I do to pass the time, and I love talking to the viewers that come out, and I love all the people I've met over the years. It's been great.
I'm trying real hard not
Yeah,
to start singing Baby Sheep.
I can't look at it because when the eyes bug out and the tongue comes out, you visualize Leo behind No. No. I can't. No. Okay, question 6.
Ooh, holy goodness. Oh, that's the
Okay.
hardest one. Whoa, hi. Nice to
Okay,
see you.
I could deal with that. I can look at that. Okay. Whew.
God, we're so punny tonight. Okay. One of the hardest questions that we ask anyone.
Who is your favorite streamer? All right. Well, I've been trying to prepare myself for this question. So, oh, is it talking good? That was real ice. You know, he's the first one to find that sheep one, by the way.
Oh
He
God.
was the first one to find it, and then he would come and request it, and then it caught on because a lot of other people would come in and request it too. So thanks, really appreciate that one, really. Anyway, who is my favorite streamer? Well, I like a lot of different streamers for different reasons. If I had to pick one, I would have to give it to Corbulus because we have a lot in common. I think he's great that he is able to work, have family time, and he streams like me. So I mean, I admire it because it's not easy to do. So, and it's like trying to fit in stream time, it's like it's a challenge. Some others that I really admire for their kindness and great communities would be folks like Fall Down Go Boom, QB1 Junkie, PB Mac, Red Dirt, Colonel Frosty, and Deadite. I love their communities, and you can just tell what the viewers really enjoy about the people they're watching.
So to all those names he just mentioned, he has his eye on you,
Yeah.
literally.
He was looking at you guys.
Facts. Are there any people or streamers that influenced you to be the streamer that you are today?
Let's see. No, because I didn't even know about streaming until my friend Ashley told me about it and suggested I give it a try. I mean, my day would be work, and then at night I come home, and I mean, now I just stream, so I don't really have time to watch people. Although I do a lot now more because I like lurking to support the members of the Nameless family and because I mean, I want to make sure everyone's, getting, feeling like they're being a part of the family too. So
It's Charms. Charms said you have nothing to hold on to up there, so what is that cat doing? But,
It's holding on to the
it's a
headset.
head massage. Head massage.
It's one of those little kitty headbands.
Yeah.
They do make those. They're quite creepy.
They definitely are, not going to lie about that. All right, question 8.
Time for me
Diddy.
to disappear.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you can't see him. I got it. It's John Cena. I got it.
What is your favorite game? And I'm going to say and/or games plural of all time.
Let's see. That would
That's
involve
disturbing.
time would be EverQuest 1. Because on the numerous fantastic memories I had when I was playing it, I played it every day for like 3 to 4 years, and then maybe 5 days out of 7 after that. I mean, I put like through 1999 to 2005. It will probably always hold the most hours I've ever put into any one game. But I mean, there's a lot of games I really, really, really enjoy other than that too. So,
Just top 3.
well, yeah. Well, let's see. 7 Days, Ark, and State of K2.
Fair enough. And while we're on the I can't take him serious with John Cena's face on, but I'm trying.
I could take it more serious than the sheep.
Oh, absolutely. 100% way more serious than the sheep, because Phasmo. Favorite movie, past and present?
I don't know. I really don't have a favorite. Let me think. I don't really watch that many movies. If I were to pick a favorite from the past, it would probably be Princess Bride. I remember watching it for the first time and laughing nearly the whole way through the movie. For more present movie, I'd go with Lord of the Rings trilogy. I was awed by how it brought the story to life.
Definitely good call. Lord of the Rings, yes. Princess Bride, laughed my ass off the entire time. 100%. You see orbs? Yeah, there's 2 of them. I see 2 orbs right now, Charm.
You know, Devils, if I looked out the back door here and I breathed, I could see my breath.
100% freezing temps.
Yep.
It's a Banshee. So Sarkoth's the Banshee. Fair enough. All right, Daddy, question 10. Glitch.
What is your favorite game to play? Like the one that is most fun for you?
Well, since I do a lot of variety streaming, I mostly focus on cooperative games. So my favorite games to stream would be State of K2, 7 Days to Die, Ark, World War Z, Empyrean, Elite Dangerous. Man, there's so many. My favorite games over the last 4 years would be The Forest, State of K2, Death Stranding, and Horizon Zero Dawn so far this year. But it might be beaten out on we'll see with Cyberpunk.
On Wednesday?
Yep, I'm waiting. Can't wait. I'm
I'm hearing
loading
good
it
things.
right now. I'm installing it right now.
I'm hearing good things, but I am not partaking.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait. All right. What feeling do you hope people have after watching your stream, or if they happen to leave when they leave your stream? What feelings do you hope that they have after spending time with you?
All right, let's see. Well, I hope they're exhausted from me keeping them up so late. That and entertained.
Part of your head is moving
The
out of
clipping
alignment
on
with
that,
the other.
the clipping. Yeah.
Yeah, they did do a great job on the meshing, but it's one of them that's always gotten requested. So.
That's cute.
All right, question 12 from half Chewbacca face.
Oh, tuna fish. Oh, and that one's fitting.
Mm.
So, aside from 2020 being over, what are you looking forward to for the rest of the year and next year?
Well, Christmas. That, and I'm working on hitting 2,500 followers by December 31st, I hope. I just hit 2,400 yesterday, so I'm going to try to push it for the 25. And if I do, I'll squeeze in a 2-hour Twitch Sing stream, and I'll give away 10 copies of my auto shoutout script and various other things I've promised already to the community.
There you go. There's a big one. Any shout outs you want to give to anyone? NF, non NF, person, animal, whatever.
Animal,
Floor yours, name them out.
mineral.
All right. Ashley for getting me started in streaming. Jimmy, Dragonfly, Diesel, Harry, Delvar, Zrix, Heliox for following me over from YouTube and sticking with me. The rest of the crew that plays co-op games with me all the time, Marked for Death, Screw Loose, and Max. The great NFA folks, Cuddler, Deadite, Devils, Elaine, Corb, PB, QB, Rabbit, Raziel, Real Ice, Real Big, Zeke, Reclining Gamer, Skittlebutt, The Godfather, and also all the great streamers and friends I have had the honor of meeting in the Names family and without.
He rattled off that list like a pro. You know that?
I prepare.
100%. All right. Well, your time is coming because we're going to be turning over to chat soon. So question 14 is yours, Daddy, but we're getting there. It's almost time to reap what you sow, you know? Okay. Apparently you know all the names because they're on a spreadsheet, so.
That's right. Spreadsheet baby, come on.
If you could go back to when you first started streaming and give yourself advice, what advice would you give?
If you're going to stream, make sure you have a schedule. And the other thing is don't stress the little stuff.
True.
Schedules are very important if you want to bring in more and more viewers. And, there's going to be times where people are, just going to, you're going to they're going to come hang out on your channel for a few days. You get to know them. And the next thing you don't see them ever again. And that just keep moving on, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I forgot what movie it was that I saw, but it was like, well, number one is don't sweat the small stuff, and number two is everything is the small stuff. I
I
don't
don't
remember what
remember, but
I
I love it. I
right.
love it. That's really
I
good.
forgot what movie it was, but for some reason it's in my mind. I just can't remember the name of the damn movie. But anyway, like you were saying, keep a schedule. So, what is your schedule?
Let's see. I stream every night except for Thursdays,
What is the
and
cracker?
I normally stream around. I try to get started no later than 8 p.m. Central Time, but depending on family time, I might get on as late as 9. I stream till midnight or as soon as the melatonin finally knocks me out. And I take off on Thursdays as I play Pathfinder with a group that I've been doing role playing games with, D&D and stuff since 2002. So we've been together a long time. So I take that day off. And lately, I'm trying to do more date nights with my wife on Fridays. So I get started like around 10 p.m. that night. But the rest of the week, same schedule every day.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good call on that. Spending wifey time to make happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
All right, guys. You see the social medias there. You got us Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Drop them follows if you haven't. But now it is time to turn the reins over to chat.
The only one
It's your
correction
question
there
time.
would be
What's that?
YouTube. It's Sarcoth Haven. It's not
Oh,
Sarcoth
gotcha.
Oh,
Haven. But that's
oh.
My
okay.
bad.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay, so Sarcoth Haven is the YouTube.
Yeah,
So
that's all.
if you were looking for Sarcoth and didn't find it, don't be alarmed. We got you. Sarcoth Haven. But chat, we have one question. It was from Carter Pants. I know he was being whatever, but it's what is your
Carter.
favorite pizza topping and why is it pineapple?
My favorite pizza topping is pepperoni. I mean, if I don't have pepperoni on it, I'm probably not eating it.
There you go, Carter. I know it was a troll question, but I asked you to shut you up because it wasn't pineapple. Fool. All right, Elaine wants to know boxers or briefs.
Both. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day, and also what Death Angel says to put on.
If she was here, I'm pretty sure that would get an ew.
That would be my point.
Yep, that would be a 100% ew. Tromco says, where all have you traveled?
Let's see. I've only traveled in the U.S. except from when I got married. My wife and I went on a cruise. And let's see, we got married at the St. Thomas Virgin Islands, and then we went a bunch of other islands. I don't remember their names. But otherwise, like in the U.S., I've gone to Salt Lake City. I've never been any further west than that, so I have not gotten a chance to go to California. My family, we love going to Disney all the time, so we do. That's probably our number one vacation spot. I took my wife there before we got married, and she's been addicted to it ever since. But she was also a big Disney fanatic before. That's why I mostly took her there. I was like, well, I've been there a few times already, so why not get you there now? And of course, my daughter's now addicted to it as well.
Fair enough.
Other places, Maine, all the northeastern states. Let's see, because I grew up in New Jersey. I've been to Chicago, Washington, D.C. I worked around that area for a while. So Virginia, and a little bit of North Carolina because I have two sisters that live there, and a lot of Pennsylvania, so northeastern. But yeah,
Nice group of places. What was it? Jersey Shore? Were you one of the juice heads?
I'm from Trenton now, and
Okay, so you're
we
good.
went to the shore a lot. And Jersey Shore, the Bennies we call them, are the ones that are from New York. So.
Which did you prefer, Wildwood, Seaside, or Point Pleasant?
Good question. I would have to say back in the day, I loved Point Pleasant, and sadly, all the stuff that happened there, I haven't seen it since it's been rebuilt. But I always enjoyed going to Wildwood too. I mean, Wildwood was probably my number one favorite, but a lot more expensive to go to than Point Pleasant was.
Yeah, absolutely. But Wildwood is like, I don't know. Wildwood is definitely my my top choice as far as Seaside would probably be the last.
But my other great place I'm going to growing up was Six Flags Great Adventure. We went there a lot.
Yep.
That was
Six
our main
Flags.
place.
I remember every year we used to make it a thing going around Halloween.
Okay.
Dragonfly, if you could meet one person, famous, dead or alive, who would it be?
Let's see. I'll take Jessica Alba, please.
Why?
I just want to say hi. I promise. That's all.
There you go, Dragonfly. It's your. Okay, Rival Girl wants to know what's your favorite holiday.
My favorite holiday would probably be Halloween.
Yes.
I mean, it's fun. I love decorating, or I used to love decorating. Now it's more becoming a chore, but my daughter loves it still, so I still try to do it when we can. And I love scaring the kids on Halloween. That's like that to me is really fun. So
Thank you. Okay. Deanna wants to know, what is something from your bucket list?
I would like to go to Europe, Japan, Australia someday.
Fair enough. Elena wants to know, who do you admire in this world?
Trying to think of someone who's living. My wife. She puts up with me. I told her from the get-go that she was marrying a gamer, and she decided to go in on it anyway. And so far, she's still with me. So gotta
Good
admire
answer.
her for that.
We won't vote you if you're not the imposter. You're safe. KBPB1 Gaming, new nameless family member, by the way, would like to know, what is the worst place you've gone to for holidays?
For holidays. Well, let's see. If we were to consider vacation, my least favorite vacation, I think because we went in the middle of the summer, was actually Salt Lake City. It just ended up being horrible. But for the holiday, like, oh, do you mean like Thanksgiving and stuff? That would be everyone comes to our house on the holidays. I miss I got no worse on that. I mean, my in-laws come to our house, and I love my in-laws. So, I mean, I have a good relationship with them.
Fair enough. Real Ice wants to know, are you a sports fan? If so, what are your sports teams, or who, I should say?
Well, growing up, I was really into sports. I'd have to say, Phillies, Eagles. That was pretty much it on sports. I was never really big into hockey or basketball, but over the when I lived in right outside of Baltimore for a long time, and I fell in love with the ball, with Baltimore then. I can't even think of what they're called right now, but
Baseball team?
no, football.
Oh, Ravens.
Ravens, thank you. And then the following year, after I went to a couple of their games. The following year, they won, so it was so exciting out there in the Baltimore area because of it.
Yeah.
So I was glad to be there for that. That was pretty cool, and because I mean, we were so close to. We were in I think it's called Greenbrier or something like
Mhm.
that. Right outside of Baltimore, and it was pretty cool being a part of that. Greenbelt. Anyway, then now for football, I just really be honest, I just like the watching certain players, and I'll go watch whatever game they play now. And baseball, I've lost interest in. So it's mostly just football, and I've never gotten into college football.
Yeah, same. Fun fact, I have a cousin who lives in Baltimore. He started working for the Ravens when they moved from Cleveland over. So he was involved in a lot of the front
Oh,
office stuff.
very cool.
That was interesting. Got a nice lot of Raven gear for that. That was great.
Philly
Uh,
cheesesteak. Sorry, I jumped in on that one. Philly
so,
cheesesteak all the way.
I have to agree.
Holy moly!
there you
I
go.
miss my Philly cheese. It's so funny. So I had to go back to. I had to drive my dad. He came down here for like 3 months, and I
Mm.
drove him back to New Jersey at the beginning of September. And while I was there, when I got there, my aunt had made all this food, and I was like, I'm not eating that. I'm here for the pizza and the Philly cheesesteaks only, and that's it. And the next morning, my dad's like, they made you breakfast. It's like, I don't care, and I'm going out to buy pizza. I was like, I'm home for a chance. I don't want to eat like home cooked food.
Mm.
So
I will say one of the best cheesesteaks I ever had in my life was on the Wildwood Boardwalk, without a doubt. It's one of the best cheesesteaks I ever had.
I had Philly cheesesteak pizza for my birthday.
True. That is true.
Best
Carter
of
Pan
both
says, "What's
worlds.
the best advice you would give to someone thinking about getting into streaming?"
that would go along with my other thing about lessons learned. Number one rule: get a schedule and keep to that schedule. Um, and just do your best. You basically, that schedule is the number one most important thing that's going to help you build up your followership, in my experience. Once you start streaming at the same, stream, letting people know when you're going to be streaming, they'll be coming out there to check you out. And just if you're going to be a casual streamer, just be ready that you're going to grow really slow. If you're going to put full effort into it, where you're going to be able to stream every day, then you're going to see your channel grow a lot faster.
There you go, Carter. Solid advice. Marked for Death wants to know favorite movie quote or quote in general.
That's what she said.
There you go.
That's
There's
my
your quote.
favorite quote ever. I mean, Mark for Death should just know that. I mean,
Was that a troll question, Mark, or are you really expecting something different?
um, there's another one that I came up with when I was playing State of K2. There was much clenching, and that became a really big thing said on my channel back then, because when a juggernaut is coming right at you, and then you start running the other way, there's much clenching. There's much clenching.
He said he should have realized. Yeah. Well, all right. Coventry says, "What's your all-time number one favorite survival game?"
Um, I would have to say State of K2.
All right. Charm Color asks, "Do you have any pets? If so, what kind?"
I have right now I have 2 cats and 1 dog. I don't know what the dog is. It's my wife and daughter's, even though the dog's up in my room all the time. The I have 1 cat that usually sits on my lap while I stream, and the other one who tries to terrorize the other cat. So, but she's probably my cat. I used to have 2 beagles, but they passed away right before I started streaming, so missed them. But we stopped. I mean, I stopped wanting to get animals because I felt we were traveling so much. But I don't think my wife agrees, so we'll probably have animals all the time.
Fair enough. Realize X, cheese whiz or normal cheese?
Normal cheese. I don't remember last time I had cheese whiz, but I eat regular cheese probably daily. Either those little snack mozzarella cheeses or American cheese. The only thing is I can't stand Swiss cheese.
I agree. Freight Shaked X, favorite type of music?
I love all kinds of music, but I would say anything from the '90s, especially rock.
It's Sarkpool.
Good call.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, I listen to a lot of music. If you want to see the stuff I like, come over to my Beat Saber streams in the afternoon.
There you go. Yep, he's beating on. He's beating on a daily. Coventry, yes. What's your favorite cam overlay?
My favorite one is probably the one I. This one is probably my favorite, along because I think it was so well done. That it's between 3 of them, so it's that one, this one, which is another ghost one, and I think they just did such a good job, and also this one. 'Cause I was just using this one for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so this one was a really good one too.
Good call. Death
And
Angel,
one
don't
of
give me that ew stuff. Come on.
and one of my least favorite ones, real quick, because they constantly requested on my channel, is the potato, but I'm not going to show it to you guys.
Poke potatoes.
They make me do the potato all the time, but it's probably my least favorite one.
All right. Deanna wants to know favorite mythical creature.
How about Tiamat?
My cat?
And that's what you named your cat?
Yes, I named my cats Tiamat and Loki.
That's great. There you go.
March with Death. Favorite line from a video game.
A 2 and a
Favorite
quarter.
line from a video game. Um, base. I found a net mother effing base. That's from State of K2.
Devils just gave me an idea, and that's bad. That's bad.
Oh boy. Charm Collect's favorite author.
Let's see. Let's see. I like R.A. Salvatore. My favorite would probably be between Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson. I go through audiobooks all the time. I'm right now listening to another one of Brandon Sanderson's books at the moment.
On that
But I
note,
listen to so many. Yeah.
on that note, have you ever heard of Ed Greenwood?
No, I haven't.
He's the father of the Forgotten Realms.
Oh.
He's really
Nice.
good.
Wait. Okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
All
I
the
never really
elements
thought of him
books.
as an author, though. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I thought he like helped just make material for the game.
Nope. He wrote
Oh yeah.
all the Elminster stories, which I'm still reading those.
Oh man. Just so you know, Forgotten Realms is my #1 favorite world in D&D. So all my friends know I have everything except for all the novels. I've got everything from Forgotten Realms. I got all the maps. I'm just so fascinated by it. You know, Dritz, oh, that's why you got it, R.A. Salvatore, yeah, because that's I started reading him. Then I also started reading one of the other authors. I can't think of their name. The one who did all the Bard stuff, but Douglas Adams. I do love Douglas Adams. I've listened to either read or listened to all his stuff. Because I would say the older stuff I read it through, and then then I've probably listened to it as well. But some of the other stuff I've just listened.
There you go. You got a bunch of authors there. Real Ice wants to know if you can grow your hair on top again, would it be a mohawk?
No. Easy no.
Charm first.
I'm actually picturing you with a mohawk. It'd be pretty funny.
I got this
Charm says,
backwards.
what TV show do you watch the most?
Right now, the one I watch the most would be, or the one I'm really looking forward to coming back on. They did another. They're going to do another season of the of Sherlock. That was probably my #1 favorite for a long time. But then it got canceled. They brought it back for another half season. Now they're doing another half season again. So
Nice.
I really like the all the acting going on there, and I think they do a really good job. I find it humorous from all the stuff he just does and whatnot in the show. I loved Elementalist before that, and yeah, I'm into those kind of shows.
All right. Realize says, scale from 1 to 10, what level of nerd would you classify yourself? 10 being total nerd.
Well, it's kind of hard because growing up in high school, I was a half nerd, half athlete. So I don't know. I'd probably go with a 7, but I was both in high school, so it's kind of tough.
He was a nerd lead.
Yeah. It's pretty cool though because I was friends with all the other nerds, but yet I was also friends with all the athletes too.
All right. Deanna wants to know, what superpower would you want to have if you could?
Well, I guess it would have to be invisibility. I mean, all the stuff you can do with that is pretty cool. I mean, flying's cool, but being invisible, getting out of there if you need to, or sneaking into places that you're not supposed to be in, yeah, it's great.
And seeing things that you wouldn't normally see?
Yeah. So
Deanna also asks his favorite con.
like convention, I've been to Gen Con. And I love it. I love Gen Con. But I went to a lot of conventions. When I was like lived in New Jersey, there was a lot of conventions in the area, so I went to a bunch of my Dragon Con. I've been to, and I don't remember all the names of the ones I've been to.
Fair enough. Death Angel's piggybacking on the TV question. She said, "What? Not Cobra Kai?"
Cobra Kai is a great show, but I don't really consider it a movie. Oh, you mean like, oh yeah, because I guess I mean I love it, but it's definitely not my all-time favorite.
That's an awesome overlay right there. The clown.
I know, I just had to show Vertigo.
March for Death. What's your favorite kung fu movie or kung fu move? Sorry.
Kung Fu Move?
Yeah.
I
So
never
what?
did Kung Fu. I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying that because he knows I got my black belt in Taekwondo and I almost finished up getting black belt in karate, but I moved to Alabama before I finished. So
Fair enough.
no Kung Fu, damn you. They like that. They basically that's the big joke. You know, they always bring up Kung Fu, even though they know I've never done it.
Realize says, have you ever been to Comic Con anywhere, even small town locals? So I guess what cons have you been
Yeah,
to?
I grew up in a comic book store half the time. I mean, when I was when I was a teenager, I went to this comic book store that had just opened, and the guy would let me just hang out there all day, and we would like talk about Dungeons and Dragons and comic books, and I've gone to a bunch of different comic conventions and whatnot. I still have 5 boxes full of comic books that my wife wants to throw away or have me sell, but I'm not getting rid of them yet.
My
Good
husband
call.
won't let me get rid of mine.
Good call. Good call on both. Don't get rid of them. You
Yeah.
may have some
They're
gold in
all
there.
in their nice plastic sleeves. They're all organized. You know, I really like. I just want to keep it.
Death of Superman.
Did you ever get over to Jay and Silent Bob's comic book store?
No, I never did. I never did. Yeah, I love the movies they put out though. They were hilarious. I'm big fans of anybody from New Jersey, like Bon Jovi, The Boss, and those two. So
I will tell you, it is an amazing place. When they had the Comic Book Men TV show, I did see Walt there a couple times, but usually we go out there to a bar out there, or not a bar. It's a place called Yestercades where you basically pay like, I don't know, I think it's like $25, and you get to stay there all day and play coin op machines for free and console stuff, and you just go crazy all day. So we usually make a yearly trip of that, and then we go to Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash.
cool. Yeah, that was always something I wanted to do. Go out there. Some of my friends have gone out there and they really enjoyed it too, but I just never got out there yet.
It's a fun place. You would love it. Twin Cam, DC or Marvel?
I would be Marvel. Yeah.
All right. Charm Color says favorite actor or actress.
Okay, now that is. I'm really horrible with their names, so I'm trying to think of like what movie would I say would really be like a number one favorite. I'll go with first one that pops in my mind. I'll go with like Jackie Chan, Harrison Ford. Um, you know, yeah, I would say that Jackie Chan just because it just amazed me all the stuff the guy would do, and he would still be funny during the movies and stuff, even though he just was having fun doing it. And Harrison Ford just because he's always going to be remembered as a really great guy, so really great actor.
Still remember Rumble in the Bronx was the first Jackie Chan movie I saw. I laughed my ass off the entire time. Elaine, okay, this is going to be a hard question. Who is your favorite out of Dragonfly and Death Angel?
Dragonfly, easy peasy.
Ooh, wasn't as hard as you thought, Elaine. Realize that. Favorite comic or publisher?
I have no idea. I don't know. I got nothing on that one.
Stumped him. Deanna says, if you could be any villain, who would you be? I could picture you as a Red Skull. I could picture you as a Red Skull.
Oh, how about the guy up against oh man. Can't think of her name. One of the ones on Netflix, the guy who could basically tell people to do stuff and they would just do it.
Oh, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones, the villain guy. I thought that was great. There you go.
Which, for some reason, Mentalist is sticking out in my head, but I don't think that's it.
I don't think he had a real name, to be honest.
Mark
Kilgrave.
says he could see you as that's a Kilgrave.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep.
Mark
yeah.
says he could see you as the Joker. I don't know. I think more Red Skull than Joker. Well, there's part Joker right there. There you go. Frey Shake, what is your dream car?
I don't really care about cars, so you're asking the wrong person on that one. I'm happy with what I got. I got a Malibu right now, and I like it, and it's good, and it's reliable, and I mean, I would quicker upgrade my computer than I would care about my car.
So his favorite car is a computer.
Yeah, there you go.
KBPB1 Gaming, I know you use Snap Camera for the faces, but a lot of the ones you use, I don't see them. So my question is there an option to buy them, and if so, where?
No, all the ones I use are free.
There you go.
Basically, I just do searches and I randomly will click on things, and if I find one I like, I put it in my favorites. So all the ones you're seeing tonight are ones I've put into my favorites, so I can just switch over to whatever I'm in the mood for at the time. And then all the ones that get requested, I put down as a favorite because they keep getting requested over and over and over again.
Like the Potato.
Yeah, the potato.
Deanna says favorite drink.
Let's see. Favorite drink would have to be. If you're thinking alcohol, I really don't drink alcohol. But if you're anything, I drink Coke Zero, cherry, vanilla is my favorite if it has that, or now I drink a lot of sweet tea zero, or the sweet tea, but it's zero, so 0 calorie one, and it's pretty good. So
Mark for Death, what was your most memorable stream?
Well, my very first time I ever ended up being, it was just incredible. I was streaming, I can't even remember the game I was streaming. It was a new game that just came out. It was so filled with bugs. Everybody else stopped streaming it, and I ended up being the only person that kept streaming it and trying to log in as the servers came up. I ended up with 300 new followers within 24 hours, and I had like 150 people watching my stream. This is over on YouTube, and it was just incredible. Like, it was my first big hit, my fifth big break, I guess, because it was like the most I had ever had in one time. That would be my number one most memorable.
Fair enough. Charm Cuddler asked, any other hobbies other than gaming?
So I was doing a little bit of, I ended up buying, oh man, I'm brain freezing right now. One of the drones, I bought a drone. I had a lot of fun flying that, but now I'm barely flying it. So I'm back to just doing games all the time. I'm trying to think of anything else. Martial arts was a big fun activity for me, but with the corona, I don't want to go anywhere like that and get involved in stuff like that. So right now it's just pure gaming for me. Spending time with the family, but I don't really consider that a hobby. That's just something that I like to do.
That's life.
Yep, that's life. But for hobby, it's gaming 100% of the time.
Fair enough. All right, guys. If you guys don't have any other questions for Sarcoth, we're gonna start the giveaway thing, and then we'll have, as always, our guest of the moment gets to choose who our target for annihilation is with our raid. So, if you guys got nothing else for Sarcoth, we're gonna start moving on to giveaways and bombarding something. Oh, realized, do you collect anything? Coins, comics, stamps, etc.
Right now, I don't collect anything. When I was growing up, I did do some coins and stamps, but I got really bored with that. I probably still have I still have all the coins, um, and and I still, like I said, I already still have the comics. So I've got 5 boxes full of comic books. Most of I really didn't do superheroes though. If I did superheroes, it was the weird ones, like Deadpool. That would probably be the only Marvel superhero. Most of mine were just weird comic books. Like I loved, anything with vampires. I did so, and anything with like D&D related, like the Adventurers. I did those as well. So, but yeah, I never heard of that one.
He collects face overlays for his camera. That's what he does.
There you
That's
go.
his collection.
Yeah.
That's his collection now. He's got a
Face
nice collection
overlays.
of that building. Yep, there you go. There you go, Ice. All right. Smarty pants. All right. So everybody who spoke up in chat, you know the deal. Your name was written down. It's going to be put on the wheel, and we're going to spin the wheel. Why do I think you look like the exterminator of Mouse Hunt right now? Christopher Walken in Mouse Hunt. Anybody seen that?
No, I didn't see that.
It looks like Christopher Walken in Mouse Hunt right now. It's funny as hell. All right. So like I said, we have a list that will be posted. What was it? It was set 9 was the first winner.
Set 9,
All right,
set
so
7, set 5.
yeah, first winner will be set 9, second winner will be set 7, and third winner will be set 5.
All right, there you go, guys. There's the link to the game list. The first winner will get to choose a game from set 9. Second winner will get a set 7, and third will get a set 5. And you can choose. I believe you said you could choose below the set that they get.
Yeah,
if
you
they
don't
wanted to.
find anything in the set that you win, you can pick something from below. And
So-
if you do win set 9, keep in mind there's also a key for the auto shoutout mod in there too. But
Yes, and
And
that thing is a
amazing.
lifesaver. It is a true lifesaver. It does all the work for you. You just set up your list, and anybody that comes into the chat, the second they speak, shout out in chat, no hesitation, just boom, done. So if anybody wins that, and if you don't have it already, definitely worth it. But it does require Streamlabs chatbot, so don't expect to use it if you don't have that. But
yeah,
as always, if Sarcoth is always around to answer questions most of the time, but I'm pretty sure you know enough of us that we can help you out with it at some point. So, but the deal. Everybody's name will be on the. Yes, Didi, that's what we have. We have the auto shout out. It's linked to with another extension, but it basically all works off of Sarcoth stuff. But yeah. So whenever you're ready, Deadite, and then Sarcoth, while we're doing this, you can choose our target for where we're gonna bombard people with spreadsheet raids.
all right. Well, let's go hit fall down, go boom.
All right.
All right, there you
let's
go. Fall down, go booms. Playing Hunt Showdown.
Yep.
So
He's playing a
everybody's
little bit of State of K2 earlier.
there you go. So you guys are gonna be watching him shoot some people. But first we have the giveaways. So, da, 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 da. So when Deadite is ready, the first name for set 9 will be drawn.
I'm glad you like it, Rival. I always want to call her Viral.
Reese.
Reese DVD, are you here? Uh-oh. We got no Reese yet. As long as I'm not a disease, it's all good. There you go. Riles, as long as she's not a disease, it's all good. Oh, Cyclops is here. No, I don't know if I don't think Reese is lurking. I don't know if he's actually here.
Shows his name in chat, but he no Doki Doki.
There he is.
Here he
Okay,
is.
Reese is here.
Make
Narrow
note of that.
star.
All right, I got his name.
All right, Reese, if you did not get the link before, here you go. You will get to choose a game from set 9 and down. So any game you want on those lists, or the code for Sarcoth's auto shoutout thing, whatever you want, From set 9 down, it is yours. You are the first giveaway winner. Now, second name we draw, like I said, set 7. So same link. You go to set 7, check it out. There's nothing there. Go to set 6, 5, blah, 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 blah. Pick something you want.
Boom.
All right. So set 5 or set 7 winner is
Debelina.
Devil's Cut. Speak up now or forever hold your horns.
Congrats, Devils.
There he is, Devils. All right. You got the link. Set 7 and under is all you, man. Bruh. And now the final giveaway of the night will go for a set 5 and or under. And that winner will be uh-oh.
Mama Nero.
Narrow! Narrow, you won a game from set 5 and under. I will post the link one more time if you have not gotten it already. So, actually, now I have to speak up first. I forgot about that.
Still there.
There he is. Okay. So now you click that link that we posted up. You can let either me or Deadite know, and we will get the info over to Sarcoth. But you get to choose.
Tell them to use my Discord. They can go to the claim channel.
Okay, I will get.
You guys don't have to worry about it. If they do that, they'll be able to put the game right in there, and I'll take care of it.
All right.
Congrats, Narrow.
We'll post that link up right now. Narrow, if you could join that Discord, Devils, same to you, and who's the first? Oh, Reese.
Yep.
Reese, the three of you guys, click that Discord, join it up. There will be a channel that is called the Claim Channel. When you pick whichever game you want or whatever, you go in there, you type whatever code's next to it, and Sarcoth will get back to you with the code for the game, and that's it. You just redeem it wherever it is.
There you go.
And there you go. You got your giveaway game. Yes, Narrow. We will get you a Corbulus 9000 too if you want. You and your damn Corbulus 9000, Narrow. All right. Rival, have yourself a good night. Take care of yourself. Feel better. Sarkoth said he wants to go raid, fall down, go boom, playing Hunt Showdown. So we're going to watch him shoot a bunch of people in the face. And yeah, so we will be back in 2 weeks. The last one before the holidays with Miss Death Angel. It is confirmed. She said she will be there. Not like I think she's at 95% sure she will be there. So, which will put the first guest of the new year, Mr. RG, and the following 2 weeks after that, Miss Charm Cuddler.
Finally.
So, yes, finally. So it's happening. And we are winding down. We had like 3 months scheduled, so we're close to being able to fill more spots. So get out of here, Charm. You're not gone. So if anybody watching, anybody NF, if you are interested in being interviewed on the podcast, please let myself or Deadite know, and we will get to you and try to figure out when is a good time. We will get with you, tell you the dates we have, make sure everything's good with you, and then we'll get you on. But right now, the only people we have left are Death Angel, RG, and Charm Cuddler. There are a couple people on the list we're going to try to work in there, but no dates are set. So if you're interested and a date before works for you but not for the others, it's yours. So, what? Why is Ice saying maybe there's a lot of pressure? Oh, Ice, yeah. Ice, you're going to be on it. Shut up. But as always, thank you guys for coming out. I hope you had fun. We had fun with the Man of Many Faces.
Thank you guys.
Except for that goat one, that was, yeah, I could not take that one seriously to save my life. I couldn't even look at the screen.
There you go.
I can't.
Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much.
The images in the head just are not working right now. It's not. No.
It's Sheepcoth.
As always, I am Jay Stuns. With me is Deadite for Commander Spreadsheet himself, Sarcoth. We thank you for coming out, and we hope you have a good night.
Thank you. Take care.
Good night, guys.